Episode 8 Safe Connections. Topic Network Security, Public Wi-Fi, VPNs, Router Basics. Welcome back to Episode 8 of the Modern Security Blueprint. We have secured the user, you, and we have secured the device. Now we need to secure the connection, the digital pipe that connects your device to the rest of the world. When you sit down at the coffee shop or check into a hotel and connect to free Wi-Fi, what is actually happening? Who owns that router? And can they see what you are doing? Today we are demystifying public Wi-Fi, explaining the reality of VPNs, virtual private networks, and touching on home router security. Let's start with the coffee shop scenario. You connect to an open Wi-Fi network. Open means the data flying through the air between your laptop and the router is not encrypted by the Wi-Fi protocol itself. Point 1. Man-in-the-middle attack. On an open network, a bad actor sitting 3 tables away can use software like Wireshark to sniff the packets of data flying through the air. In the old days, HTTP, they could see your passwords and emails in plain text. Point 2. The HTTPS shield. Today, most of the web uses HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. This creates an encrypted tunnel between your browser and the website. Even if a hacker sniffs your data, they can't see what you are reading or typing. The leak. Point 3. However, HTTPS has a flaw. It encrypts the content, but not always the destination. A hacker or the Wi-Fi owner can still see the DNS queries. They know you are visiting bankofamerica.com, even they can't see your balance. This is metadata and it is valuable. This is where VPNs come in. You've seen the ads claiming VPNs make you invisible. That is marketing fluff. Let's talk about the technical reality. A VPN, virtual private network, creates an unencrypted tunnel from your device to a server controlled by the VPN company. Point 1. Encapsulation. Your data packet is wrapped inside another packet. Point 2. Encryption. It is scrambled so no one on the local network, the coffee shop, or the ISP can read it. When do you need one? Untrusted networks. If you are at an airport, hotel, or cafe, turn it on. It prevents local snooping and hides your destination from the local network owner. Point 2. Privacy. It hides your IP address, your digital location, from the website you visit. The trust shift. When you use a VPN, you are shifting trust. You are saying, I don't trust this coffee shop Wi-Fi, but I do trust NordVPN or ProtonVPN. Choose a paid, reputable provider. Free VPNs often sell your data to pay for the service. Finally, let's briefly touch on your home network. Your router is the front door to your digital life. Point 1. Default credentials. The biggest sin in home networking is leaving the router login as admin password. If malware gets onto one of your devices, it can try these default passwords to take over your router and redirect your traffic. DNS hijacking, that is. Change the admin password immediately. Point 2. Firmware updates. Just like your phone, your router runs a software firmware. Log into your router once every few months and check for updates. Point 3. Internet of Things isolation. If you have smart light bulbs or fridges, do not put them on the same network as your banking laptop. These devices often have weak security, but most modern routers allow you to create a guest network. Put all your smart junk on the guest network. If a hacker compromises your smart fridge, they are stuck in the guest zone and can't jump over to your main PC. Summary. HTTPS protects your data content, but the VPN protects your location and metadata on untrusted networks. Use the VPN when traveling, but ensure you trust the provider. And at home, change that default router password and isolate your smart devices. Next up is episode 9, where we tackle the hardest part of security to patch, the human operating system. We are talking about social engineering and phishing. See you there. Don't forget to subscribe.